So, growing up in a small town, you'd always find out where the party was on Friday night, and then by Monday night, or Monday the next week, you'd know what happened at that party, who was there, and all the crazy things that went on. So my topic today is about why underage drinking should be considered, from lowering it to 21 to 18. So I chose this topic because no matter where you are, what state, you'll find underage drinking pretty much anywhere. I have right here some statistics about the age limits for countries. There's 19 countries that have no age limit. 2 are 10 to 15. 20 are 16 to 17 years old. 116 are ages 18 and 19. 5 are 20 years old. 12, including the United States, is 21 or older. And there are 16 countries that it is completely illegal to drink anywhere. Now, there are the countries with lower drinking ages have lower traffic accidents. For example, I have here, it says that the United States has 31% of car accidents are because of drinking. The next closest is France with 29%. Great Britain has 16%. Germany has 9%. China has 4%, and Israel is the lowest with 3%. And I got that from the drinkingage.procon.org. Now right here, I have another graph that shows the car crashes. All the blue is the non-drinking, and the orange is from drinking. This one are the no injuries. This next one is the minor injuries, serious injuries, and fatal injuries. And there's actually more deaths from people who don't drink compared to when they do drink. Now that we've talked about the statistics of other countries, I will talk about how it has a positive impact on the community, and that is by you get more tax dollars for that, such as, well, I guess according to the National Center on Addiction and Substance Abuse, underage drinking accounts for about 17.5% of the consumer spending in the U.S. So if you put that in numbers like on money spent, it would be about $22.5 billion per year that you would have for underage drinking. The economy would have more tax dollars, I guess, and it would be things such as better police force, better roads could come with all that money that's coming in, better salaries, I guess, for teachers, and they would, in a sense, get better teachers for help with like other students and everything. So now, since we talked about what it would bring to the community, we can talk about how no matter where you are, teens are going to consume alcohol regardless of their age. So lowering it will possibly bring down the enjoyment of it, because they are out there thinking that, oh, they're having a fun time because they're underage and they're allowed to drink whenever they want, and no one's there to tell them what to do. So in a sense, it almost makes them feel like they are being adults, I guess. And some kids come up, maybe at 16 they'll become more mature than other people. By the time they hit 18, they may be more mature than people who are even 21. And they have the choice that if they want to drink, then they will. They also get a brush from parties knowing that they're not supposed to be doing it, but they are doing it anyways. And it makes them have a sense of where they feel unstoppable, like they're on top of the world. The next one is so let's go back to the getting a rush from parties and such. If teens are capable of going into bars and being supervised under people who have dealt with, such as like bartenders who've dealt with more drunk people than anybody. They would be capable of like watching them and making sure that they're not drinking and driving. They'd be able to take their keys. Whereas to if they were at a party, then no one's watching who has the keys of the vehicles, and that will give the person who's been drinking more of a chance to go out and get in an accident for no reason because they weren't being responsible. And also, with the drinking age being changed from 21 to 18, it saves police less time to deal with paperwork and things such as making arrests on minors or giving them tickets for public intoxication, driving, or like a DUI, and things like that. And one of the sources I got here from promises.com are with underage drinking set to 18 instead of 21, it's estimated that 2 out of every 1,000 teens are arrested. And it's so low because just the amount of paperwork that it takes for them to go through and fill it out for minor things such as like an MIP, things like that. It just helps the police out, I guess, save time whenever they could be out doing stuff such as catching people who are doing drugs and murdering people in a sense, like the worst thing that's possible. And so I guess the main points were to help figure out, will help change your mind on why underage drinking, it is a big deal, but it could be worse than what people think it is.